Hi everyone, you are welcome to our second episode of Plane Geometry. Today we are going to try our hands on some questions that we have. Now this is our very first question, and then we have been asked to find the value of x in the diagram below. We have been given a diagram, and with this diagram we are dealing with angles around a point. I didn't mention this in the first video, but I'm mentioning it now, so take it once and for all. We have three angles around a common point here, and the magnitude of the angles around a point is 360 degrees. I'm saying it now, so please take it. I forgot to say it in the first video, and I'm saying it now. So the magnitude of the angles around a point is 360 degrees. Now with this particular question, we have three angles, all given in variable form. The first angle has a magnitude of 2x plus 30. The second one, x plus 10, and the third one, 4x minus 30. Now, all these three angles are around a common point, and we said the magnitude of the angles around a point is 360 degrees. So what we are supposed to do is to add all these angles and equate them to 360 degrees. So we add 2x plus 30, x plus 10, and 4x minus 30 to 360 degrees. With this, we will be able to find the value of x as the question demands. So this is how our solution should look like. Solution. Here we have 2x plus 30 as our first angle, so we write 2x plus 30, that's our first angle, plus x plus 10 plus x plus 10 plus 4x minus 30 plus 4x minus 30. Now all these three angles sum up to 360, so we are supposed to equate these three angles here to 360 degrees. Now here we group like terms. We have 2x, we have x, then we have 4x, so we add them. 2x plus x will give us 3x plus 4x, 7x, so we have 7x here, plus we have 30 plus 10, that will give us 40, minus 30, and that will give us 10. So 7x plus 10 is equal to 360 degrees. We want x, so what we do is we send 10 to the other side of the equation, so we'll have 7x to be equal to 360 minus 10, so we'll have 7x to be equal to 350. So we want to find x, so what we do is that we divide both sides by 7, like this. We divide both sides by 7, so that this 7 will do away with this, and we will be left with x. So the value of x here will be equal to 350 divided by 7. So what we do is that 7 will go into itself 1, 7 will go into 35 5 times, 7 times 12 will give us 35, so 5 times, then we add the 0 to 850, and x will be equal to 50 degrees. So the value of x, or the lettered angle they're asking us to find here, is 50 degrees. So you've seen it, very clear and simple. We add up all the three angles and equate them to 360 degrees. So these are the steps. Adding all the three angles, we will have 7x plus 10 equal to 360. We transpose 10, then we have 7x is equal to 350. Dividing both sides by 7 so that we find x, we have x to be equal to 50 degrees. So this is how we are supposed to tackle questions of this nature. Once we are dealing with angles around a point, then we should sum all the angles and equate them to 360 degrees. Now let's look at our second question. What our second question is asking us to find. We have another diagram here where we have been asked to find the value of the lettered angle in the figure. Here we have a figure, and the question is asking us to find the value of the lettered angle. Here the lettered angle is A in degrees. This is how the question looks like. Find the value of the lettered angle in the figure below. Like I said, the lettered angle is A, and you can see this to be a right angle. This is a right angle, and we mentioned earlier on that the magnitude of a right angle is 90 degrees. So all we need to do here is to add 30 and then A, and equate these two angles to 90 degrees. By so doing, we will be able to find the value of A. So our solution should look like this: 30 plus A is equal to 90 degrees, as simple as ABC. So A will be equal to 90 minus 30 degrees, and A will be equal to 90 minus 30 will give us 60 degrees. So this is the value of A, the lettered angle. That's how we are supposed to approach such questions. This is a right angle. So like I said earlier on, all that matters is understanding the basic concepts. And once you understand the concepts and we begin answering the questions, everything will be as easy as possible for you. But if you don't understand the concepts and we start answering the questions, you get confused. So please, if you are here for the first time, then I think it's better you go and start looking at the first episode before you reach here, else you might get confused. Good. So let's look at our third question, where we've been asked to find the value of the lettered angle in the diagram. Now this is how the diagram looks like. We have 80 degrees, we have C, and we have 100 degrees here, and we have been asked to find the value of the lettered angle. Now if only you understand what we've been doing from day one, you realize that with this type of question, you don't even need to work. By looking at it, you can tell the answer. We have 100 degrees here, we have C, we have 80. But we learned earlier on that we have what we call vertically opposite angles. So the angle which is lettered C here corresponds, is opposite to the angle 100 degrees here. So 100 and C are vertically opposite angles. So by looking at the question, you can tell that the value of C here is 100 degrees without working. Or if you don't want to go that way, you realize that this is a straight line too. This is a straight line, and we said the magnitude of the angle on a straight line is 180 degrees. Now on this straight line we have two angles, 80 degrees and then C, also in degrees. So we add 80 and C and equate the two angles to 180 degrees, and we will be able to find the value of C. 80 plus C equal 180. You will find C to be equal to 100 degrees. If you don't also want to go that way, look at it this way. These two angles are also vertically opposite angles. So the magnitude of this angle here would also be 80 degrees. So you can consider this as a straight line too. You can consider the angle on the two lines. So if you are considering this to be a straight line, we said this and that are vertically opposite. So here will also be 80 degrees. Like this. So 80 plus C should give you 180 degrees, or 80 plus C should give you 180 degrees. But by looking at itself, you realize that 100 and C are vertically opposite angles. So the value of C equals 100 degrees. If you are solving an objective question and you see something like this, there is no need to work. You only choose your answer and you are gone. But if it is a theory question and you are asked to find the value of C, you must show workings. So something like this. This is how our solutions will look like. Here we have this to be a straight line, so 80 plus C should give us 180 degrees. 80 plus C should give us 180 degrees. So C will be equal to 180 minus 80 degrees, and C will be equal to 100 degrees. So like we said earlier on, if you don't even show this and you look at it here, you realize that the value of C is exactly 100 degrees, because C and 100 here are vertically opposite angles. So this is how we are supposed to tackle the questions. All you need to do, like I said, is to understand your concepts, and once we go deep, there is no way you will get confused. And I hope you all will be following what we are doing. So the only thing you need to do from now is to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to follow the link in the description box. Follow the link and get access to questions online. So I'll see you in the next episode. Keep working maths. Bye.